the blade doesn't work very well because it can't blend neither a leaf of grape, and if you click turbo it doesn't. Goes very fast, and when you don't need to open this because that would break the cable or something else in there. You need to open this part. That's where there's some screws inside. So you have to open these downwards. We were trying to open from the middle, but we need to open these first. These are
to reveal
2
screws.
Yes, here are the screws from the top. I couldn't open them. Moved the other pieces of plastic on this side. Where was there? There was here and here. And now we have to take apart these other ones. So the problem was a piece of plastic. It's not this piece of plastic, but it's this piece of plastic.
Problem is that the motor spins, but this black thing doesn't spin. If you push it out a bit, then the motor starts spinning as well together with this piece, but here it doesn't. So if we find a replacement for this piece, then we can fix it. Otherwise we just throw everything away just because of this. The motor works well.
And it's a DC 230 volt motor. It isn't the AC, because you can see here it says 230 volt DC 78 1 and 2. We have our hand blender. There's 2 injection molded plastic pieces, and I think you can remember on the other video we showed that it couldn't neither blend a leaf of a grape tree, as we showed here in the other video. Now it doesn't have the motor inside, but I can show you. And these are 2 injection molded plastic pieces. No ABS mark, I think. No marks, neither ABS or anything else. Some marks of dots there, but maybe that's only some error of the printer, that, or maybe it was like they wanted to make something touch there and it couldn't touch, and so they put it a bit more of layer of plastic, and that layer of plastic, there's they made a little mold plastic piece. Don't know if you can see the mold, but there's 2 buttons molded into here that you press on that side, and it triggers this integrated circuit with the heavy 230 volt motor DC. These are rectifiers here, 1, 2 rectifier diodes, all rectifying 230 volts. And if you take this piece out, that's a piece of heat shrink with a bit of metal over. You take those out, you could make some fun projects like a mini mixer with the motor, a fan, or maybe a washing machine. Well, this can't do a lot of RPM, that's why washing machines use one-phase electricity instead of DC, which doesn't have any phase electricity. And these are a transformer to transform energy for the capacitors, maybe for the fuse. No, the fuse doesn't do that because some components don't want 220 volts. But I think that's not one of those, but maybe it's a relay. It couldn't be a relay, or it would have maybe more things, or it could be a relay with only 2 terminals. It's like a switch that I think it's a switch that you trigger the button. Oh, look at this. This is funny. It pushes up a lever here. Can you see that? Lever pushing up. It's pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Click, 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 click. It's pushing when I push the other button. Pushing the other.